Okay. Alright, cool. I'll nuke that before it starts the feedback loop. Oh, hello again. I decided to leave this on. It depends. I was at home, so I didn't really feel like leaving it on, particularly. That's right. Also out of curiosity, I want to check something. But yeah, in today's magical adventure, we go back to the fucking Chalice dungeons. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be a whole thing. Let's see what we got here. Huh. Okay. Well, whatever. Alright. Live. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. We'll get back into it, though. Alright, now as I understand it... I think this is literally just the same set of rooms. So, ooh, that's interesting. Except it appears that... Yeah. Hopefully, though, this should be a good run. We'll see. I'll probably get one of the... It's kind of odd how the weapons work. Oh, wait, hold on. That was some medicine. I'm sorry. I have shame. I have so much shame. Anyway, but yeah. So as I've noted before, I'm currently trying to get a platinum trophy. And normally I don't overly go for that sort of thing. You know, yeah, normally I don't, I can just do this. Sorry, I just need to share this link somewhere else. Go away. Okay, there we go. That sounds different than you were expecting, huh? A gurgling mass of microbes. Very funny, wise guy. Alright, that's just me buddy Rico talking in Discord. By the way, if you just made a comment, I apologize. I'm gonna ask you to make it again. Because basically, I had the Twitch app closed for a second, and for some reason it has absolutely no recall. So, I can't see those comments unless I do a huge pain in the ass thing. You don't have to. I can look it up. I might just do that, but yeah, I don't really understand it. It's such a fucking weird thing to do. Space grids, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's about it. That's all Rico. But yeah. So, yeah. So what's weird about this is, you know, there is, I mean, this kind of part of the chalice dungeon is completely fucked up. But, so there's a trophy for getting all of the weapons, right? Which is fine, fair game. But because in this game, it's not really such a diversity of whip. Fuck you. There's not as much of a diversity of how the weapons work in this one, so it's a lot more achievable than a Dark Souls. If Dark Souls would do that, which I don't recall. The trophies in those games are always pretty high, cost-wise. But yeah, and that's Torchman, also known as Destructoid's Resident Mech Weeaboo. Oh no! Yeah. But I generally tend to go for platinums if they're kind of low-hanging fruit and they seem somewhat achievable. And Bloodborne's does. The only problem is that Bloodborne's... oh, come on. How many times do we have to play this game? Rats. There. Situation is rapidly deteriorated. But the problem with Bloodborne's Platinum, as I've used on before, is that it's, to get it, you need to go through the Chalice dungeons, which are, in my opinion, the worst thing that's happened to me. Let me rephrase that. The worst part of Bloodborne, and a part that I'm pretty sure might have hurt actual main game development, and if it did, I'll be pissed a little bit, but yeah. So basically a Chalice dungeon tutorial. I've said this all before. What the fuck is this? Alright. I love that timing. Gotta love that fucking preparing timing. Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind, I figured it out. I think I actually have to beat this. And there's that good old combo. You know, I really have a couple of reviews that I need to get around to writing. One is for Nier Automata, because fucking hell, that game is very special. Oh, come the fuck on. Yeah. and one of them is Bloodborne. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I have thoughts on this game. A lot of thoughts. I don't know. It's like, it's kind of odd, because on the one hand, I want to just, like, say this is fucking the greatest thing ever, but overall, as I noted previously... Oh, they didn't have a weapon. Alright, well, whatever, they're gonna chase me forever, so it doesn't matter. Come on. But yeah. I do have thoughts on this game, and like I was noting last night, when I was playing by myself, overall, and I want to beat it, but I'm pretty close. Overall, though, I want to just be able to say that I love this game without reservation, that it's the best of the series, yada yada yada, but aside from the lore and the visuals, I really think that, like, I don't know if I'd go so far as to say Dark Souls 3 is, maybe? That one seems a little bit more contentious, but at least Dark Souls I think I prefer as an overall product, and I feel like there's more length and weight to it. Maybe I would say Dark Souls 3 is better. You know, it's like... Now, to be fair, I played through it a second time, so I got through the beginning part a little bit quicker, but I never beat Vicar Amelia the first time I was playing through. And just, you know... I feel like there's kind of less length. It feels like I've gone on less of a journey, I guess. Maybe that's not the fair thing to say, but... I mean, if I really boiled it down, it'd probably be closer than I would think. Gameplay time-wise. But I definitely, I don't know. I just have conflicting thoughts about this. And I wish I could... Oh dear. Oh. I wish I could be more, like, you know, just... unreservedly, this is just the greatest thing ever. But I really can't say that. I mean, there's so much to like. I may have problems with the game, and I have lots of problems, which I'm going to chew over. I want to make a pretty decent go at that. But overall, I still do love it. Like, there's so much cool shit. There's so much cool design. Oh, sweet. Okay, cool. That shit's done. And at the end of the day, there's so much good shit. But at the same time, I just feel like there's also a lot of stuff that doesn't work. Just seems like bizarre in the decision-making process. I'm gonna collect my thoughts. I think the fact that I've played Bloodborne so much, though, in the past couple of days, should tell a pretty clear story about how much I like this game. Ooh, it's a lot of souls. But I am going to have thoughts, I think. And you know, I kind of wish I hadn't played the Chalice Dungeons, because I'm pretty sure those are going to do nothing but hurt the game, in my estimation. Which I was warned about, but damn it, I want that platinum, so I'll suffer through it. But yeah, we'll see. Regardless, yeah, so now I'm in Lauren. You know, it's kind of interesting how, even just kind of a palette change of sorts, because I mean, there is some new visual design, but a lot of this is like, pretty similar to the previous stuff. It's kind of interesting, because I think if they had like, actually spaced out the Chalice Dungeons a bit better, it would have been less obvious how terrible they were. But they didn't do that, because I'm just in the end game, and I'm just getting into this dungeon. And, yeah. you.
Very well. Farewell, good.
Yeah. As you can see, I've been leveling up my vitality a shit ton. Cause, you know, that's how you gotta do it, son. But yeah. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see where we're at, I guess. You know. Sorry, I keep kind of repeating myself. Anyway, regardless. It is interesting to kind of ponder and think on this one, though. It's definitely, I think, it's got so much going right for it. Alright, let's see. Okay, so, yeah. Alright, so I'm making my way to the third layer right now of this dungeon. If you don't know, dungeons have layers. And you need to get through a certain amount of layers to get shit. I mean, if you've been watching, you'll figure that out, but if you haven't, that's how it goes. What's we got going on? Yeah, let's see. Yep. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Oh no! Anyway, I am excited to try the Old Hunters DLC. Alright, so I guess you guys have decided to move into the Discord chat instead of the Twitch stream, which is fine. Which is alright. I'm not overly bothered. Yeah, so okay. I don't feel like doing the randomized dungeons if I don't have to. Oh great. Now you're putting comments in the Twitch stream, which means I have to do the pain in the ass way of doing it. You fuckers. I'll have a way of fixing that though, so I'll deal with it. Okay. Alright. It's not ideal. It's not exactly ideal, but whatever. Okay. But yeah, no, I mean, they're just they're so fucking terrible that I just want to get through them as efficiently as possible. Ha ha ha, you're so fucking funny. Anyway, at the end of the day, I just want to get through it. I just want to get through it, get to the last boss, and never have to touch these fucking horrible ass dungeons again. That's what I want to do. That's my goal. That's my end destination. And whoa, okay. Speedrun. You know, I think it's kind of interesting how often, I don't know, game spiders don't always quite do it for me. It depends. But when I say don't do it for me, some of them I just don't find overly terrifying. Like, these ones are closer to being kind of unpleasant. I think what's creepiest about them to me is the way they drop. Whoop. Some ceilings. Because, like, when they're just dangling there, that's fucking creepy. Yeah. What was I gonna say? But yeah. I'm gonna try and get through this shit as quickly as possible. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. You know. You all know. Yeah. I mean. Oh, there's a lever. Okay. Just stroked off for a second. Yeah, as for me buying so many blood vials. Whoa! Okay, that's a new one on me. See ya, suckers. Woo! Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this next boss fight. Because I looked it up, and it's my favorite boss in the entire game. Fucking Bloodstar's Beast. But yeah, blood vials. Okay, so here's the secret of this game. I am not necessarily what you would call great at any Souls game in particular, really. I'm generally kind of acceptable is about as far as it goes. So I go through a lot of blood vials, and I've had people who made sure to let me know that it's easy if you dodge the attacks, which is very helpful. Make sure you tell people that when they complain about the difficulty of the game, and make sure you're sincere about it, because that'll make them really happy. I've actually been told to my face legitimately that like the bloodsuckers aren't that bad as long as you dodge. As long as you dodge their unstoppable grab, and I'm like, I mean that's not helpful, guys. No offense, but that's like you're not helping when you say shit like. You might as well just say like you might as well just not die as much by not dying as much. But yeah, but I've just learned that you just gotta spend shit tons of money on blood vials. It's like, I feel like the grind for them is kind of just a pain. Until you get to a certain point where you're making enough souls that it's like, it's relatively doable to just buy them. And then, like, level up, buy it, and have enough left over to buy them. Is there anything in this room? No, there's not. Oh, wait, there's a thing over here. Yeah. Normally, I wouldn't be exploring these dungeons at all. Well, that's disappointing. Which is my #1 reaction to Chalice dungeons, being 100% honest, but yeah. Yeah. At the end of the day, I just spend shit tons of money on blood vials because I just don't want to deal with the grind anymore. It's just such a pain in the ass, and I get tired of it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the old hunters. I feel like my character has been buffed up enough to the point where I feel comfortable sitting in something.
Very well.
That I'll do alright in them, in terms of health anyway. I know they're gonna kick my ass. Because Bloodborne's kind of a perpetual game of getting outclassed. Which, I mean, that's part of the whole thing. Yeah. But anyway, I'm hopeful that I don't have too much farther to go. I need to get past the Blood-Starved Beast, which is going to be a riot, I'm sure. Then I need to, what is it? I'll need to get the Bastards of Lauren and unlock the next Chalice dungeon. Oh damn. Yeah, I just hate the blood-starved beast. You know what's probably gonna happen? I might be able to just kind of do decently well against it. By this point I have a really strong serrated weapon that does fire damage. Nope! It appears to still be relatively fast. Yeah, the Bloodstar Beast is one of my bugbears when it comes to boss design. Because I just think it's got some of the worst design of any boss in the series. Like, if it was just tough, that'd be one thing. But eventually they'll start doing poison damage just by being around. And, which is fun. But it has a one-hit kill attack that's super tough, and I'm probably not even going to be able to survive it, as tough as my character is. There it is. Ironic. Yeah. I hate it as a boss fight, and what I think is hilarious about it is apparently you can actually come back and fight it after you've gotten some better gear. But the way the game kind of signposts you leads you right to a boss that is 10 times worse than another boss that's actually somewhat hard to do, especially when you're just starting. Like, in my opinion, okay, so the Hypogean Jail, okay, the Collector guys are super tough enemies, and they're really intimidating, so, like, newer players aren't going to try and get past that and explore the area in front of Memphis. But the problem is that the boss of that area, when you initially get there, is fucking Dark Beast Wall. A boss that is all about aggression and intimidation, which I love. Because, like, even as a tougher hunter, it got me a couple times because I kept being afraid of engaging with it. But when you really get down to it, it's actually not a hard boss fight at all. It's actually an incredibly easy boss fight. And I just find it funny. It's an interesting moment of game design, and I think it's a much better boss fight than the Bloodstar Beast. When the Bloodstar Beast comes relatively early, so you're fucked with it. Like, you don't have bolt bursts, you don't have fire bloodstone gems, and it's like, it's just such a nightmare of a boss. Well, I shouldn't say nightmare, like, I'm playing it up It's just such a unfun boss fight, which is my main problem. If a boss kicks my ass several times, but I'm having a good time trying to figure out how to bust it, that's a good boss fight, in my opinion. And so many of the bosses in Bloodborne come down to just a game of fucking enduring and trying not to, like, die. As it does shit tons of damage. Well, as it does, like, it's not even about doing shit tons of damage, actually. It's about having so much health that it feels like you're not getting anywhere. Yeah. You shut the fuck up. Kick your ass. Rico's just in Discord mocking me. Yeah, I should have prepped my gear for that, but it's okay. It's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna get my gear all set up. I really should have gotten it set up beforehand, but in case it was or not. Yeah, I just think it's like its placement is just in the time you have to fight it. Yeah, Blood Rapture. That's the one I'm getting. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, and that's my main thing. It's like my main problem is that, like, I'm okay with the boss having a decent amount of health, but when the bosses hit this hard and, like, can get you in some brutal combos, and they have one-hit kills and stuff, it's not fun. It's just like, it's a really unpleasant fight. Like, I guess the main crux of the issue is that it's not fun to wail on them. In Dark Souls, it feels like you're making progress and like you're getting the boss kind of down. And it's like, yeah, and that's something actually interesting that you point out in regards to the Wonder Twins, as it were, in Dark Souls. Like, they can fuck over certain builds, obviously, but at the same time, there are different builds. And I mean, you can argue there's different builds in this game, but there's not really. There's kind of only one way to go, as far as I can tell. Maybe there's other ways, but it just seems like there's only really one viable path, which is get your health the fuck up. Otherwise, bosses will wreck you. But yeah, I always find that you gotta balance the health and how much damage you do to the bosses well. Because in Dark Souls, it always, like, the amount of damage you do to their health bar is visually, oh, I should get some antidotes, actually. It is generally visually satisfying, and it, like, makes you feel like you're getting there. And generally, I find that the health of the bosses in those games is, really generally pretty fair. I mean, there's obviously probably going to be some that aren't, but generally, I don't feel like it's just this wail, wail, wail on them. It feels like it's this kind of dance. In Bloodborne, I've only really felt like a couple of bosses actually get that right. And some of them just feel like this endless thing where you need to pound the shit out of it and it's just not fun. Like, for instance, the Clericus. I don't find that, like, fun overly. Like, to me, it's just, you wail on it and you try and beat its leg until it, like, staggers and then you wail on it more and it's just like, yeah. Also, fuck the pricing on everything. No, it's not like I'm gonna use this kin pull for anything else. Yeah. Ultimately, it's like, it'll probably sound like bitching to some people, and it kind of is, but at the end of the day, I just feel like there's some just weird, bad design in this game, that just didn't need to be the way it is. And it's just kind of baffling something. But I gotta say, I think this game has my least favorite bosses of any of the Souls games. What's this? And that's a weird thing for me to say, like, cause yeah, that's the thing too. The load times are technically this game's like problems are kind of baffling to me. Like, it's on one console that was made with the help of Sony. What the fuck are you guys doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Huh. Also, I like how the backstab mechanic in this game is like completely hidden. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, in regards to power, it is kind of interesting how that kind of tends to go. I really wish I had known about 100 blood cocktails earlier. There you go. It's dead. Cool. Ooh, look at that. And we got another trophy. Hooray. Fuck yeah. Getting there, getting there. Oh yeah, I'm so excited. I just need to go down, get the ailing, whatever it was called. Bastard of Lauren.
Again. Very well.
Okay, let's get our Oh boy. Um. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish this dungeon unless I have to be 100% honest. I'll have to go through most of it anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but yeah. Yep, they sure are a thing. I fucking hate that, how the timing for that dodge transformation attack thing is so fucked sometimes. I can't tell you how many times I've taken damage or shit because I dodged and I wanted to switch weapons and I thought I had like cleared enough time. Yeah, I'm beginning to kind of lose interest in not just running as quickly as possible. Alright. It's a good thing they have so much fun. Yeah. Oh, okay. It doesn't matter if I enter this room. I fucking hate these zombies. Ugh. Yeah, I know. I'll just fucking try and haul ass. Uh, yeah, it's pretty offensive. Good. That led nowhere. Good. Don't care. Yes. scream. Don't give a fuck. There's nothing here, folks. There's a summon thing, I guess. Well, it's a good thing they have so much health, otherwise, you know, it might actually do it. Yeah. Oh, my patience is Yep. It took me a second too. I'm like, oh fuck, why aren't they disappearing? And then I was like, oh, there's another one, isn't there? Hello, is it so? Because having one of them wasn't bad enough. No, you need two of them. That's just good design, really. Right. We need to switch to the good old Serrato weapon. Okay. The best part about these randomized dungeons is the endless dead ends and repeated rooms. Ah, dear. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, no, see, and this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, it's not enough that they attack rapidly and their timing's a little weird, but whatever. They also have, like, when they attack, and I'm at level 80 or 90, they take half your health. They take half of my character's health. Like, my character is an endgame character. And they take half the health. It's fucking insane. It's fucking batshit insane to me. I'm still getting into that sort of stuff. Like, here's my thing. I don't like the combos, but the combos I kind of get. They've been in there since Demon Souls, actually. Where, like, the very first enemies, they can do combos, and then the combos can go on for a really long time. Yeah, yeah, honestly, as time has gone on, I've begun to contemplate that more and more. Oh, you fucker. Yeah, honestly, it's like, I'm beginning to try and just run through shit more and more. It's kind of like part of me wants to just keep trying to kill things to build up a soul repository. Yeah, it probably also helps that I'm using like the moon rune, so I get shit tons of shit from souls. Okay, that good. Yeah, I'm generally good enough weapons-wise. Certain enemies don't take much. Like, my main problem with the spiders is that I knew they were going to keep chasing me throughout the entire area, so I was like, fuck it. I might as well take care of it now. So I'm just trying to find out where the shit is. You know, the real shame of these areas is this is kind of a cool design. And if, I imagine if it wasn't such a shitty, horrible dungeon area that had no real weight to it, it would have been great. I think honestly the best thing to do with Chalice Dungeons, well, I mean they kind of did this, but it's like they're fixed, the fixed ones are just I don't know. One of these things. But yeah, like, these areas could have been cool and you could have had so much lore and shit. And instead, there is a little bit of lore, but it never feels really satisfying. And one of the weirder things about this game, too, to me anyway, is that the fucking bosses don't feel like they generally give you anything all that rewarding. Like, I beat the one Reborn, and it gave me Chalice Dungeon materials. And I was just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you being serious? And it's just this ass backwards design where it's like, in all the previous games, they would give you pretty cool rewards for beating bosses. But like, none of the bosses give you anything good. Some of them give you like a blood gem for one or two of them, I think. But the rest of them, you beat them, it's like, oh, you get blood echoes, and I'm like, that's all I get? That's just weird. But the main thing they give you is Chalice Dungeon materials, too, itemized, or lore stuff, which lore stuff is fine and appropriate, but Chalice Dungeon shit. It's just like punching a dick. I
Very
mean, the
well
satisfaction of beating the boss is still there. It's like, in the Souls
Farewell.
games, you know, you get it and you can make a weapon out of the boss's soul. And it's this cool, unique thing. And yeah, not all of them are great, but just generally they're interesting, fun. Not in this one though. I'm so excited. Well, okay, let's see. I might as well get these both right. Actually, what does it cost to open up a 5? Visual blood 4, so they won't have one after. So I'll just open up his chest this. That was a horrible butchering of the English language. I'm very sorry. Great is chalice. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll open up that as soon as we get enough souls. This is almost comical from how long it's taking. Cool. Cool. Shit. What do I need? Yeah. It's this one. One nice thing about getting your item discovery up for this sort of shit is that you can kill certain enemies and they will reliably give you Ritual Blood 4, which is what I need now to get to the last place. Well, not the last place. I believe, if I recall correctly, I'm gonna have to go through the whatever it's called, chalice, cursed chalice. I think is the last one. The is one I need to get E from. Scholar baby. Nope, I'm not gonna have fun with that. How much blood do I have? Okay. Yeah, alright. Well, that's, yeah, it's getting close to time for me to go to bed, so I'm gonna cut it off there, I think. Thanks for watching. Well, as always, I appreciate it. Hope I kept it relatively interesting. And hopefully I can finally fucking chew through the rest of this fucking shit.